phone call there, recording this on my phone. All right, so this is, again, your safety hammer, your SPD hammer. What you will do is drive casing into the ground. Instead of drilling it in, drive it in. As you move that, spin that cat head, pull that rope, let go, pull that rope, let go. This slug, this 140-pound slug lifts, bam, bam, over and over again, driving that casing into the ground. At which point you do have 2 split spoon samplers in this. I'm not sure which box. Again, we can look in on the invoice. I put which number box each one's in. The split spoon sampler, you'll then go inside of that casing and take your undisturbed sample with that split spoon sample. It is going to be a small sample, I think like 70 or maybe 90 millimeter, but I'm pretty sure it's 70 millimeter is your surface sample. That's the only option you have with the system that we have put together for you. If that won't work for you, the other options are the PQ3, which Explorer 300 may be set up for wireline. The 2 smaller drills are absolutely not set up to handle, or especially the Mobile B24 is not set up to handle the PQ diameter. That is a large core diameter with the system you described. And the other thing is something called a Shelby tube. At this moment, I have to do some research on the Shelby tube and send you a video. We're thinking the Shelby tube is going to be even better than what we put together for you. What I was thinking, maybe you want to run this on the Explorer 300. I don't know if it has a cat head or not, and the Sprague and Henwood does not have a cat head, but we need to look into getting a cat head with it because you won't be able to run this safety hammer without a cat head. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, safety hammer, you drive your casing in before you drill. You take the tube, the split spoon tube, run that in with the safety hammer, and pull your sample. Oh, and this is where the trichome bits come in. We did the 110 millimeter trichome bits. You will not need those. Those, forget about them. We'll take them out of the order. We do have some 3 7/8 trichome bits, which is like 90 millimeter. What you'd use those for then is to ream out the inside of the casing. Whatever the split spoon sample did not take out, you can then clean out with the trichome bits. We'll make an adapter to run the 90 millimeter trichome bits inside the casing to clean out the sample. I don't want to get off subject here, but these you need to put these inside your split spoon system to hold your core in. And I don't know if I've sent you a drawing of it or not, but we can go over more details. The core goes up through there. As it pushes up through, just one of them, and then it can't come back down. And the core dirt that is for the softer formation for the split spoon system. Anyway, back to the tricone, cleaning out the casing. You clean out the casing with the 3 7/8 inch tricones bits. Now you'd be at rock and you're ready to drill rock. And this is where we're going to get into the core barrels. You've ordered quite a few different length core barrels. You've ordered some 30 centimeters long. We haven't found those yet. We're thinking there's something called a starter core. We might be able to get something out of it. We do have 90 millimeter and 70 millimeter core barrels on here of most of the other sizes you ordered. You ordered 2 meter, you ordered 1.5 meter, and you ordered 1 meter, as I recall. I don't have the invoice in front of me right now. One of your questions was, how am I going to run a core barrel for that with the short mass on the drills? And to start the hole, you absolutely cannot run the 2 meter core barrel. You have to run a shorter core barrel. One of the shorter core barrels, there might be some in this box. I'm not sure. These packing peanuts keep blowing all around the place. To start, you're going to have to use a core starter bit, which is to start, you're going to be using the safety hammer because it's soft dirt. It's soft dirt. I mean, that's what we're thinking. But to get into the deeper stuff, I'll go to the core barrels, and I'm actually going to begin another video for that, just for because this one's getting pretty long.